surreal. Because you gotta understand, I was 31 when I won my Grammy.
Right, yeah.
And most at that time, most rappers were retiring before that age, or that they were having their run and they were done.
Wet.
It's time for iconic interviews with Get Wet.
Yes, and we are here with Coolio. The one
Get
and only.
Wet. You know, I like that title.
I mean,
That's hey, listen. This got to be one of the better shows. It's called Get Wet. Shaka Zulu, man.
Hey,
I'm honored.
hey, Chaka Zulu, man. Hey.
Anyway, so.
It's fun, it's fun. I know, there's such a
I already feel the energy.
House of water, it's good though,
Good thing we're in
right?
Oh
cold
no,
water.
the water's
We're
getting
in
warmer.
cold
The
water.
water's
It does
getting
get
warm.
warmer.
It's all about energy.
It
Yes.
is.
And it's,
We needed you to put your feet in with us.
It's all about the mind state. You know what I'm
is.
saying?
I never met.
Yep.
But this water actually is like 85 degrees.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's bubbling almost.
I know, right?
You don't see the steam coming off this shit?
I do, actually.
Man,
I like the nice and cool and wet.
I was gonna go get my toes done, but I didn't.
It's hair matching. We're
Yeah.
natural.
You know,
You don't need to. It's
it's
okay.
all good.
I did get
You're
mine.
beautiful.
Go ahead. All right, we're going to ask you some questions.
I'm ready.
All
Now
right.
we're here to start.
All right. This is my opinion. I feel like you didn't get enough recognition ever. You excelled in the golden age of hip hop, and you stood with the greats of all time. And I just think people didn't give you enough credit.
Amen.
And so, like, what do you want your legacy to be? Because I think you have so much more to show the world, personally. And I've been a big fan since I was a kid. Yeah.
This is gonna be funny,
Yeah.
but I never expect too much from people anyway,
Yeah.
because you know, it seems like these days it's hard for people to learn.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, people resist the truth. So, with that being said, all I want to say about me is he was a real motherfucker, hella cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I could take that and, you know, they can put that on my tombstone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I forgot I'm not going to have one of those.
You're
You'll be
not?
I
cremated.
don't want my family to waste money.
Oh, yeah, I know.
practical,
It's very
it makes
expensive.
sense.
I have that
Yeah.
on my
It is very expensive.
on my little wooden board.
Yeah.
You know, he was a real he was hella cool. That's it.
Yeah. And
You
his
know,
music was fun.
You know, when I'm gone, don't waste my life insurance money on funerals and tombs. Have a party in my name and make sure you fill up the room and let all my family and friends and enemies have a good time on me. That asthmatic rap, the CPT. And tell them I was a slave to the rhythm and tried to maintain a position and create a philosophy that encompassed our religion, race, color, or creed, and then pass around some weed and make sure my seeds got everything they need. And that's it.
I love that. Hey,
Oh my
man.
God.
I want to play my great grandkids one day.
Yeah.
I probably should cigarettes if I want to do that. But I really, you know, I mean, that's my goal in life is to play with my great grandchildren.
I love that.
I mean, play with them though.
Like, really play.
Not be like, hey,
Yeah.
kid,
Like,
man.
come
I'm talking about
Yeah. Like, throwing the-
that sweet kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, being
That's
able
it.
to chase
That's
after him,
it.
tackle him
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're good. Bones are good.
So,
So
I mean,
family.
I feel like I've gone well beyond what anybody expected from me. You know what I'm saying? Have I reached my full potential or what I expect from myself? No. I still got work to do. But as far as the rest of the world goes, I mean, I think I've done, you know, more than past the mediocre job. I mean, I've done.
You've done more than
well.
most. You've done more than most.
And you know, I take it how it comes,
Yeah.
one day at a time. It's easy.
And you brought out love.
That makes it easy.
Yeah.
Makes it
Yeah,
easy.
right? Because you love it. It's passion, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like receiving your Grammy for the Gangster's Paradise?
Oh, that's not a tricky question, but it's kind of weird because I think it was about 3 months after I won the Grammy, and it hit me. I was like, I got all choked, and you know, I got all, you know, like solid, and you know, my core just kicked in. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I started doing Mari chants and slapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like a New Zealander and yeah, but it was surreal. It was surreal. Because you gotta understand, I was 31 when I won my Grammy.
Right, yeah.
And most at that time, most rappers were retiring before that age, or that they were having their run and they were done. So you know, it was cool. It was some cool. But at the same time, I don't think the Grammy is the most important award you can win when it comes to music. I won the World Music Award. The World Music Award is this statue holding the world up like this. And I think that was more important because it introduced me to a whole slew of different cultures and people from more than one place. You know, when you win the Grammy, it's all about Americans. You know, I'm a full-blooded indigenous Native American. So, I mean, can't get no more American than that. But at the same time, when it comes to music, we're not what we used to be. We don't critique hard enough. We don't judge. You know, we judge people on other. Judge people on the quality. I mean, if you're judging a recording artist, I think you should judge people on the quality of their music and you know the whether they've advanced as an artist versus
Right.
6 years ago.
I know. They're judging on like personal.
and 6 years ago and didn't call them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
they got
people
ghosted.
people are hella sensitive right now, and
Yeah.
it's kind of. I never thought I'd get. I never thought the world get like this. I mean, I actually thought it would get worse. People really would.
Right.
But now, people much,
Yeah.
and they give a that has nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know?
People are judgy so much on stupid doesn't matter, you know?
So
It's like,
you know, I'm not trying to be politically correct or anything, but I'm just trying to. Okay, you do you, I'm gonna do me.
yeah.
You know, so I can't. It's less fun.
Yeah. It's less fun.
It's less fun.
Right.
It's less fun.
You know
Used
what
to
I
be
say? Everyone says LOL is laugh out loud, but I say LOL and it's love out loud. And
Yeah.
I every email and whatever I send out, I always have love out loud on the bottom. And like people can judge me and be like, oh, what are you gonna do? Like
You know,
get naked and do a lot of things with people. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know, maybe if it'll make us put a smile on that person's face, maybe they need a little bit more.
Are you
okay?
offering?
You know, yeah. You know, I'm like, oh, you haven't, you know, maybe you need to a little more. I don't know, but if I could help put a smile on your face, not saying anything.
no.
You know what I
You
mean?
know,
But it's just loving
Yes.
more and being kind to people and literally like helping people. Like if people are gonna say something about the music, then it's actually an input, even if it's a negative thing, because then you're like, okay, let me think about that. Yeah, okay, I see where you're coming, and you can make it better, you know?
Criticism,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think in order to judge something or to be a critic of something,
Yeah.
you have to have some knowledge of
Yes.
what you're judging, what you're critiquing. And most people don't know, and they try to
Yeah.
judge and they try to critique shit, and I'm like, you don't even know.
I
Like-
love it. Yes.
Like who
Who are you?
who was the most sampled artist of all time, or just no, that's something random, but like
Still knowledge.
it's something that if you're in a hip hop, it's something that you probably should know. So I mean, I just I don't know. People are weird right
Oh,
now.
absolutely.
We live in a weird time, and I'm weirdo, but people are not weirdos. They're weird.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
A weirdo, you're a fucking weirdo. You got your right, and
We were just
but
talking
people
about
are
Yeah.
yeah. They're weird in a bad way.
bad way.
Yes,
That's what you're
yes.
just saying.
In a
Like
bad
we're
way.
weird and awkward.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Like that's why we all get along.
Yeah.
But yeah, weird in a bad way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to save my grandbabies.
Yeah.
I just want them to be the most smartest, most, you know, wealthy
Yeah.
people on the planet.
They will be.
So I don't have to go through none of this I went through Order of Parents.
What inspired your love of cooking? Your cookbook?
My mother passed away, and I went through a period in my life where I didn't enjoy meals. I didn't enjoy mealtime. I would go on dates with a book. So I was going on dates. I wouldn't get
Yeah.
on my dates.
Right.
If it was the first date, at least.
And
Because after I finished eating, I would scarf my food down, and then I would start reading, and they still be eating and trying to talk to me. I'm like, oh yeah,
What kind of books?
Yeah.
science fiction fantasy.
Okay.
Can you give us the title?
Robert Jordan, The Wheel of Time,
Yeah.
Modicet, Ellie Modicet.
Yeah.
It's escapism, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And then, but listen, there's more truth in some of these science fiction fantasy books than definitely than there is on the news. You get some insight, and really, I mean, a lot of things are based on the same thing. You'll have a character that's like Jesus, except he's not Jesus. He's the king of whatever this made up land is, and whatever and he's come to save all the people with this sword of truth. And the sword of truth is the most powerful thing in the universe, and
So wet.